Greetings everyone, welcome to the Paint Club. My name is Bulamatari and I am joined as ever by my magical friend Mr. Badger over here.
Greetings.
My room is a fucking state at the moment because I have old chair and I have the box for new chair behind me. But I am sitting on a glorious throne of justice.
Indeed.
Now today we will be painting, we will be chatting and generally having a chill time. If I can ever figure out a place to put this. I'll put it there because I'm not going to be using that. Anyway, Mr. Badger, how has your week been and what are you painting?
Well, I will be painting a medley of things, essentially. I'm just going to try and clear all the half-painted things off my desk.
Indeed.
And get them put in good places. So I will be painting a mixture of the Deathmark Necrons, which I started like a couple of weeks ago, and some of these, finishing off these Stormcast boys.
Nice. I'm going to be painting some Space Marines for a change. We had 6 weeks on the Lehman Russ.
I was about to say, did you finish the Lehman Russ?
Of course I did. Look at this bad boy right here.
That sexy beast.
The cannon of justice.
However, I do remember you telling me not long ago that you knocked a tank.
I did break this. I accidentally put a drink down on top of this, and it forced it up and snapped the this bit in two. But I did find my super glue, and we have repaired it now, so that's good.
Good stuff. Right.
Right. So let us carry on. We are not joined by Fern today because she is she's a grumpy gator, as she told us. Probably something happened in Morrison's.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
A rather unprofessional bunch of
Twats.
wow.
Probably a nicer way of putting it, but damn it, my newest follower bit is a little bit too big for the screen because apparently I keep getting followed by people with longer and longer names.
It's going and going.
Yeah. Oh, that sounded painful.
It is part of my week, essentially. For I have not been 100% Badger.
Oh no.
As I had acquired a variant of the plague.
Plague.
Not the COVID.
I was gonna say.
Before anybody else says anything, because I got forced to have a test. I say I got forced.
Came back all negative and that.
Requested, yeah, it came back all negative.
Sound.
But right. I am not 100% at the moment.
Okay. Let's pop that in there. Trying to find an angle that's going to make me look like less of a total slob. Right, I also need to figure out how to... So I've got this drawer that I'm trying to get my paints out of, but currently my teapot is forcing it closed. There we go.
In the way. Yes.
Okay, so I need... I've got Avalon Sunset, Uriel Yellow, I need Mephiston Red. I don't need Corn Red. There it is, the slightly orangey one back there, which I do allegedly do my dry brushing with. Wild Rider Red.
No.
I'm gonna need the... Where's the black? Oh, there it is. Abaddon Black. How's your week been? What have you been up to much?
Not a great deal, to be honest. Though I did get a bit more 40k played.
Oh, nice.
At some point.
IRL.
Not really IRL, but close enough.
Yeah. On Tabletop Simulator, was it?
Yes, it was. And I go with the Thousand Suns and their new rules. And they are extremely spicy when it comes to using psychic powers. Like, really, really.
Nice.
It's like the psychic phase took longer than half of my shooting phase. That's how amazing they are. I got whooped, but that's mostly on points, to be honest, rather than anything else. Because it was me versus Tyranids.
All them Nids. How did you manage to lose to Tyranids?
Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers chewing up my dudes.
Oh, not your dudes.
Though they are particularly, they're very robust now.
So the new rules sorted them out a bit.
Well, it started to bring them back into line with a lot of the other sort of proper Space Marine stuff. So now they've all got 2 wounds. They've all got
Nice.
they've all got their proper like updated rules to them.
Nice.
So they're not just like super weak source boys.
Right. We start as ever with these Space Marines with the Avalon Sunset. I'm just going to use a big old fat brush for this. I'm not really asked about being all that accurate.
Is it fat with a PH rather than a F?
Always, man. You know me. I'm down with the kids. Oh yeah, do with me light, couldn't I?
That would be helpful.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
So
why is
I
it
mean,
so dark?
Why can't I
Wait.
see these things? And then it's like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. I've got a bit more of a grizzly voice because of this cough, but
Yeah,
I guess it's working in my favour.
indeed. Yeah, I've had a bit of a weird week. Especially with yesterday didn't help.
Oh, no, it did not.
No, we had a stream interrupted. We were playing some MechWarrior 5, which the soundtrack of which is playing right now, which also is not helping.
Pretty bring back memories, isn't it?
Yeah, and yeah, that my internet died. It
Right.
came sort of back a couple of times, and then it just officially died, and wouldn't come back on.
No, that was because like the sort of service station thing.
Yeah, I basically rang up and they were like, "Oh, we're just checking it out for you now," and I got a text like really quickly afterwards. So yeah, that was pretty good service. Hello, Beardbo, how are you, sir?
Greetings, good sir.
Yeah, they sent me a text basically saying, yeah, some big old fault has happened in your area, and it's likely not going to be on until 7:30. It didn't actually end up coming back until 9 o'clock, like about 9, 9:30. So by that point it was too late to summon your good self for
Too
more.
late to carry on.
Yeah. So I don't actually know what I'm going to do with that VOD. It's like an hour and a half long-ish, but like the last 20 minutes will be like probably
Us trying to get things to work again.
yeah.
The thing is, we got some really nice
We did.
shots off on that.
I'm gonna upload it. I just don't know whether to attach it to the start of next week's VOD or like, well, that's if you're available. I'm just assuming you are, but you may.
Well,
not be.
we'll just put like last time on MechWarrior 5.
No, well, yeah, I can either upload like an hour-long video, or I can just upload like a 5-hour-long video at the end.
Dude, that'll take half of our bloody MechWarrior things without adding extra things to it.
Yeah. So, Mr. Beard Bobbegan says, "Oh, he's good. That is good to hear, mate. Got the internet I could see, sort of." Yeah. It was just, I don't know what it was, to be honest. It was just full-on internet downage in my area from BT there, so...
I reckon a pigeon had just flown into like the
yeah,
the transformer box.
maybe. But yeah, that kind of sucks. And I now have full-on withdrawal symptoms, and I really want to play more MechWarrior, but because we're engaged in a cooperative thing, and like that game where, you know, that mission for like level 41, I think it was, mission,
Yeah.
when you like got binned out just as we were starting, and I got my bum hole pushed in hard. That sort of shows what, like, how the difficulty spike when you don't have a teammate with you. So I'm not keen to continue that campaign on my own, just because it'll cost me a lot of money.
Too many of those tasty sea bells.
Yeah, lost some good components there. I think
at least you still managed to keep your big boombox. I
did, and the I think that's a 2-star AC20.
It is.
Which is probably the reason why I'm kicking big dicks.
We're smashing some chops.
Yeah.
Gosh.
What are you up to tonight, Beardbo? Are you working and lurking, or are you going to be painting along with us, or just chilling? And if you're painting, what are you painting?
What are you painting?
What are you buying? I need to figure out something to do with that soundbite. I might add a thank you option to me commands, because I've replaced a load of my sort of noise command things.
Yeah.
And I used to follow a noise used to be thank you, but now it's I think it's the Final Fantasy. Oh no, the final. Oh yeah, it might be the Final Fantasy victory fanfare thing. It's either that or the Metal Gear Solid noise. Did I get your sub? Oh man, thank you for subbing. But no, nothing's popped up. Sometimes if you're resubbing, you need to tell it to tell me, basically. It should be in the chat somewhere. Well, thank you so much.
It might have been a case that it did it during the. He did it during the other stream, the MechWarrior stream.
Oh, Beerbo's cooking food and then he's going out for a run. Oh, man, I need to figure out how to exercise, man.
Get some squats in there, dude. Just wake up in the morning and be like, I know what I need to do.
Squat every day when you go down the toilet.
Yeah, but you need to squat without, like, a bit more than just toilet day.
Well, yeah, it says you sub, so thank you so much, Beardbo. If you, I mean, if it's a resub, it'll probably just require a poke. Try couch to 5k. You see I'm gonna sound like I'm making excuses here, but like, I've never been able to run. Like when I did go to the gym, like the treadmill was like my enemy. I couldn't do it. And it's not just because I'm a fat shit. I don't know what it is about the motion of running. Oh, challenge complete.
Disturbs the moves.
Oh man, we're gonna do a console mixtape stream soon. Since you have popped it over the edge, what genre would you like me to go for? And I will, or do you want a mixture of genres? And if you've got any specific games you want me to play, I will certainly have a look at them if I've got them. Or look towards getting them if I don't. The only thing I can't do is Switch games. Horror, as it's Halloween. Alright. I don't have many horror games, but I know that they're fairly easily attainable.
Just get yourself a horror mixtape, yo.
Yeah.
That could be your Halloween.
I've got Parasite Eve 2, which is quite a nice one. The first Parasite Eve didn't come to this country, and the only way to get it is the Japanese imports. And obviously, I can't read Japanese, so. Ooh, Devil May Cry. Does that count as horror? Chev says it doesn't, but if
I was gonna say maybe like the first one, but
yeah,
I wouldn't really say any of the others.
I've got the first one. The first one can count. So we've got Parasite Eve 2.
It's got your demons and spooky shit in it. So.
Yeah. Parasite Eve 2, Devil May Cry 1. What else? I don't actually have any of the Resident Evils anymore. I used to own Resident Evil 3 because that used to be my favourite one. It's like horror's like not my genre really, so I don't really keep hold of any of this stuff, which is a shame now because I kind of need it.
Yeah, you need it now.
Yeah.
In your time of need.
Indeed. But you know, Resident Evil 3's been played to death by everyone, so that wouldn't be an interesting choice, would it?
Well, it is a mixtape, so you might only have to start out with a bit of it.
Yeah.
Begin with a classic.
Sweet.
Carry on to some more obscure ones.
Yeah. What day is actual Halloween? It's the 31st, isn't it?
Well, it is the 31st, but I don't know the exact day.
I'll have a look.
Like whether or not it's like a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
It's going to be on a Sunday. Oh, man, that means I'm going to have to. If I do it on actual Halloween, it means I'm going to have to. No, I'm going to replace the Saturday stream with it because everyone's going to be streaming Halloween games on Halloween Day, aren't they? We'll be doing the Mech Warrior.
Doing the Mech Warrior.
Yeah, man.
Sounds like a weird dance.
Do the Mech Warrior. So yeah, I'll be playing a bunch of PS1 and PS2 titles, and it's going to be fun. Might even knock an Xbox 360 game on there.
My goodness.
My goodness. By Jove.
By Jingo.
I mean, I'd go and have a look at my my collection, but like the shit in the way now. I do need to get rid of that box ASAP. It is fucking huge. Golly gosh! That's a good one. Oh, come on. There we go, that'll do. I hate painting off sprue, man. I hate it so much.
Well, you're the one who decided to undercoat them like that.
That was years ago when I thought I was still an Ultramarine fan.
That was past you.
Yeah, it was old stupid me who hadn't like painted for like almost 40 episodes worth of Bulls Paint Club. And now I've seen the light. Sprue painting is the way.
Been very, very helpful.
It absolutely is.
And I myself have been pushed to do a lot more non-sprue painting.
Yeah. But that's nearly over now, isn't it?
It's getting there.
Yeah, how many models have we got left now? Must be in the single figures.
No.
Oh, is it not?
No, because I have been a terrible lazy badger.
Oh no.
Which is why I'm doing some here.
Fair enough. Look what you're doing down there. Silly boy.
Although that's actually something.
What is something?
That I noticed before the stream began.
Oh, what is that?
Do you and the dog have matching jumpers?
His is more brown than me, and it's got a different weave. But yes, we like to keep our knitwear sort of going well. He was wearing a red a Liverpool hoodie yesterday. When it gets towards winter, we like to dress them appropriately. And Luke gets cold if he's not in a jumper. Let's show the ladies and gentlemen his jumper. Hi, Luke. Show everyone your fetching jumper. Ah. Hi. Like scratch there. Oh, watch yourself, you're gonna fall. There you go. Posing for them. But ladies and gentlemen.
Means they picked me like one of your French models.
Sorry, we're serving food. Was that a yes? Yeah.
For this sandwich,
we'll
a
do
jizz of
Devil
mayonnaise
May
is
Cry
required.
as part of our horror console mixtape. Right, you're gonna fall if you don't. If you start in there. Watch out. What's it there? Yeah. Show us your bomb. That's the best. That's what you want. Yes, we will do Parasite Eve 2, Devil May Cry 1. Other stuff.
Things which have yet to be seen. Because
So-
obviously you'll need to check your games collection for your glorious
Yes.
horror genres.
Twisted Metal. Maybe?
Possibly. It does have weird creepy things in it.
It does. It's also got a lot of Rob Zombie in the soundtrack. Don't Let Me Down. It's your favourite series. Oh man, I'm so bad at it. I own them all. In fact, I think I own Devil May Cry 1 like 4 times. But I will be playing the original. Do I play the original version? Basically, I've got a HD remaster of 1, 2, and 3 on the PS3, and I could put that on just because it's easier than upscaling it from the PS2.
Probably worth doing that anyway. To be honest.
Yeah, maybe. I just haven't used my PS2 in a long time.
It'll save you a lot of hassle.
OG. Alright, OG it is. Yes. Plus, yeah, to be honest, I think it's probably more hassle to switch consoles. If you know what I mean? Like, have to go back between the PS3 and PS2. I'm gonna have a quick gander at my games from here. Why is that wire too short? I think the wire's caught somewhere.
Why are you too short?
Right, so in the vein of I've got Condemned for the Xbox 360. That's a good game, Condemned. That would definitely fit in.
Yeah.
Would The Last of Us count?
Yeah, I would say The Last of Us counts because it's a horror survival.
Yeah. Oh, Urban Chaos would probably count just because it's an absolute nightmare. It looks so wrong. Like it's the most broken game in the world. Max Payne 2 is more of a noir shooter, isn't it? It's not really.
Yeah, it's not horror.
No.
Nowhere near horror. Oh,
Alright, so I've got 4 so far. I will have to Chaos Legion. That's more of an action game. So yeah, four games so far. 4 games so far. I will. I'll probably try and get 1 or 2 more. Might try and get a Silent Hill game, but they're quite popular, so that might be a bit of an awkward one to find. If you know what I mean. Right, My Fisting Red is next. The bear's just dropped his toy on the floor, making a loud noise. Because he's a dick. Okay, My Fisting Red. Let's do this.
he's taking his opportunity. He's like, he is doing the things.
Yes. Hi Luke, can I help you with anything? Luke. Jump a dog. You just want pets, don't you?
All the pets.
All of the pets. Paint's drying on my brush, mate. I'm gonna have to paint some of this. I can't remember if I did the eagle in gold or in silver, and my models that I've already painted are upstairs, and I think I did them in gold. I've decided they're going in gold.
You'll soon figure out when you go upstairs and you look at them and they're like, these are all silver.
Anyway, yes. So thank you so much, Beerbo, for that nomination for the Halloween games. We're going to do some nice horror games.
Yeah.
If I'm going to do the Silent Hill game, I might try and get the original, because everyone does Silent Hill 2. Probably for good reason, but
I think overall it's classed as the better one.
yeah, it's probably got the better action and stuff in it. The controls are probably a lot better, and the visuals, obviously. I think it's PS2 game is the second one. But I could be wrong. It could be a PS1 game as well. Ugh. God, it looks like the lipstick on a 5-year-old. Like badly drawn on lipstick. That's not doing, is it? Oh, there you go. It's finally done. Yeah, it looks like badly drawn on lipstick. I'm gonna have to tidy that up hard. Oh. So yeah, what have you heard of anything that's going on in the news at the moment?
Not in the news itself, to be honest. However, I have been keeping an eye on one or two things.
Oh, what's going on in Paddy World?
The Chaos Gate Demon Hunters that we had mentioned a while back.
Hmm.
Well, I actually have some like alpha footage, essentially, of it, and it's looking more like a 40k version of XCOM.
Nice.
So you will have your little squad of dudes, which you can upgrade, give them different equipment, make them, just beef them up.
Yeah.
You will have a base that you can upgrade as well.
Nice.
You will be able to put down outposts on planets and facilities for research. So you'll be able to adapt and improve your gear through that way.
Now you see, 40k XCOM, in theory, sounds great, but it also sounds bad because it's XCOM, and XCOM is bad. Like, I get that it's a good game, but it's not for me. I have
random number systems are
random number generators ruin games for me. I can't deal with it, and I don't know what it is. I just get attached to units, and I can't see them die. So when they do eventually die, and they will, because of random bullshit generation.
Star Wars.
Yeah,
Darth Vader being like.
Yeah, I just end up having to reload a save like over and over again until everyone survives, and it's not a fun way to play the game, and so. And I fully appreciate that's a me problem. Other people don't have that issue, clearly. But yeah, XCOM style games are not for me. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I've kind of had to deal with them while playing BattleTech.
Exactly. I wanted to love BattleTech. I can't play it. I can play it up to a certain point, and then the number generator will tell me I missed something that clearly shouldn't miss, and then I rage quit.
90-something%, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, and then I get like one of my better mechs gets fucking cockpitted. I'm just like, it's bullshit. Not having it.
harsh stewards.
So yeah, that's me and RNG games. But yeah, I thought again a 40k game of that sounds good for for people who like that sort of game, but it won't be for me. I need me clippers to sort this paintbrush out. I need to trim this hair off, or just comb it back into the fold somehow. No, it's not going anywhere. That. Never mind. Anyway, we need a smaller brush anyway now, so we can do some touch-ups. Right. Getting to the point where I think I might need a new set of brushes.
I know that I haven't quite reached that stage yet, because the majority of my brushes are still in a useful configuration.
Yeah, I mean, I can make do. It's just it's more difficult to paint at the moment with the brushes the way they are. So yeah, more news happened on the thing we discussed last week. The replacement for Pro Evolution's been launched, and it's shit. No one will be surprised. We all saw it coming. Like a free-to-play game where you can pre-order microtransactions, like your loot boxes. You could pre-order loot boxes in that game before it even came out. And that is an indication of just how fucking shilly it's become. And apparently, it's fucking broken. The game does not work. It's a janky mess, and so yeah, do not play the free-to-play game eFootball. I am tempted to play it on Wednesday, to stream it and berate it.
Where it turns out that when you start playing it, you're like, yeah, it's janky and it's crap and all this stuff, and then like halfway through, you're like, come on!
The only reason I would like it is if Master League was on it at the start, but that's something that's been ripped out because it's a single-player mode, and they don't want people to be playing single-player modes. Apparently they're going to add it back in, but it'll probably be paid DLC. And by the time it comes back in, no one will be playing it.
Because it'll have already been a bit trashy.
Yeah, so the replacement for Pro Evo has had a disastrous launch. And Konami, who is a game company who should not be making games anymore, are even more likely to be not making games anymore, which is honestly fine by me. I just... They lost their touch hundreds of years, not like decades ago. Decades ago. They lost their touch decades ago. It was starting to go when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out. And Konami basically split with Kojima because basically Konami just wanted to make microtransaction fueled nothings of games, and Kojima wanted to make art.
Big old story boy that he is.
Yep. So yeah, they continue to ruin everything they touch, taking the franchises that we know and love and turning them into pachinko machines and very terrible games. Like that Contra game that came out a couple of years ago, Rogue Core.
The one where it could have been good if they hadn't decided that they wanted to put in the overheating.
No, the game that was so bad. So bad. There was no hope for it. With reskinned enemies, bosses that all looked and felt the same, atrocious gameplay, overheating, and yeah, you know, just general bad game design. Boring, repetitive nonsense that has no place in the Contra universe. Why do I keep saying? Why do I keep calling it Cobra? Fuck knows. It gives a C and ends in an A. That in my brain turned it into Cobra.
That's about it.
Yeah. Cobra. So yeah, Silent Hill. Well, it's a dead franchise now. They have a very successful line of Silent Hill pachinko machines in Japan that makes them lots of money from gambling, literal gambling. And that's all that Konami wants to do. They just want to make money from gambling.
Castlevania stuff as well, isn't it?
Yeah, there was a terrible Castlevania game released for iOS, I believe, not long ago.
It was one of those essentially dig watch as it plays itself kind of things, wasn't it?
Probably. I didn't really look at it that much because the mobile gaming market is
not the greatest, but
no, it's just a toxic trash fire. There are a couple of good games for mobile. I really like a game called Miracle Merchant. That's a very fun game. It costs money, but you know, once you've paid for it,
that's it.
That's it. You've got the game, and it's got a really fun little daily challenge mode where you get like you play one game a day off it, and you end up on a leaderboard. It's just a really nice little card game. Great Pizza, I think it's Good Pizza, Great Pizza. It's quite a fun game, although honestly the adverts turn me off on that. And that's the thing with mobile games. I hate mobile games that have got adverts in them.
That's how most of them just run.
Yeah, and the reason they have the adverts in is because some games are too afraid to have a paid version. You know. Like,
most of the games that have the adverts in that are too afraid to have a paid version of them don't have any bloody content.
Exactly. Alpha Bear. That is a fantastic set of games. That's got a version. You just chuck them a couple of quid and they'll take all the adverts away. It's fantastic. It's basically like Scrabble with cute little bears, and you can make dirty words out of it. It's good. I like it. I play that. I haven't played that one in a couple of weeks actually. I'll have to get back on that.
Feel free.
Right. So the legs I'm sort of vaguely happy with. Need to get these shoulder pads set up so that they're not looking like they've been painted on by a 5-year-old with a lipstick. So how are you getting on now, Badger? What are you currently doing?
I'm still working on those Stormcast at the moment, and I'm essentially getting some of the bases done while things dry. These ones are almost sorted, and then I move back onto the death marks.
Nice.
That will be good. I fixed a mistake on one of the other Stormcasts which I made a while back. Because
Yeah.
I painted the wrist bits, like the gauntlet sections,
Yeah.
black when they weren't supposed to be, so I had to go back over those with the gold.
Mistakes happen. It's all good.
All part of learning.
Is anyone out there painting with us? Let us know what you're painting. We want to know. We do have a Discord if you would like to join it, where you can post loads of images at us. I was supposed to set a link to my Discord, like in the actual channel header, but I haven't.
You forgot.
But you can type in !Discord and it will send an invite to the chat. In fact, I might do that myself. Oh, Beardbow, no worries, mate. Have a fantastic jog, and if you make it back, we'll see you then.
Indeed, good sir. Enjoy your run.
There we go. There's the link to the Discord for everyone. Should you wish to want to see our glorious faces more often. We paste a load of Warhammer stuff in there, along with a few other members of our community. Got a few very good painters. Got Heavy, who does a lot of stuff. Great Table Studios, who does some really weird things with they're not Titans, are they?
That'll be the Imperial Knights and the Armigers, Warglaives.
Yeah, and he does like a sort of back to nature sort of theme with them, which is really cool, with like trees growing out of them and everything. Ooh.
Yeah, those models do look amazing.
Yeah, man. Probably my favourite thing I've seen since that Squig army got sent to us by, was it Mango Smasher that did that one?
Mango Smasher might have done some of one of them, but
Okay.
I'm not 100% certain, because it might have been Beefy.
Ooh, it could have been, yeah. That's in a highlights video that we did a while back, actually. I think that was after episode 15. And we're getting quite a lot of people sending us stuff on Twitter and Instagram. That was before the Discord. Now we're lazy, we just have a Discord.
And then well, it's not lazy, it's condensing everything down into a more reachable a more reachable position.
Yeah, more convenient for the end user.
Because everybody else was like, do you have somewhere I can send this? And it's like, no, we don't.
Yeah, I was like,
and they're like,
I was like, what socials do you have? We're getting better. Every episode we get a little bit better. I'm very happy that we switched from having classical music to metal music as well. Classical gave us the air of being classy dudes, but that's more of a lie than anything else.
what have you know? I'm a very classy.
Are you now?
I am extremely
Fern, if you're out
classy.
there, come on. Come at me with your support, man. This is no classy dude.
Totally, 100% classy.
I am sus.
Well, you can be. To flush you out the airlock.
I think I misused that reference. Man. Okay, still need to do a bit more yellow before I'll be happy. But I think I'm going to do a bit of gold. No, yeah, gold first. Which one? It's Balthazar, I think I used. I think Yenna's goes on top of Balthazar.
I was going to say Balthazar is the very, very sort of like deep, almost bronzy.
Yeah, it looks a bit more
gold.
like copper. So I'm just trying to mix this up because at the minute it looks very separated. Might need to get a brush in there.
Separated.
A little bit of terps in there as well, maybe. Right, oh, there it is. Balthazar.
Now, with these ones being like the metallics, I wouldn't put terps in them.
Yeah, okay. But it definitely needs a manual scoochy wooch.
A manual whisk.
Yes. Right. Since it's metal and it's only going on one place, I'm just going to pop brush it. That lid's not going to stay open.
Oh.
Straight from the pot. Ooh.
Baby, I love to play every day.
Right, I have a topic for today. And it's going to be a difficult one, and I possibly should have pre-warned you about it.
Well, you are pre-warning us now. So
Top-
I have a topic.
Top 5 bands or artists of all time. Go.
Bands or artists of all time.
Your favourites. Now, whilst you have a little think, I'm going to tell you sort of, you know, the parameters which one can consider while we're discussing this. You could think of the longevity of the band, that they've just got a lot of stuff. They might have a unique sound. They could have maybe, you know, had lots of different sounds even. Like, you know, Black Sabbath has got the Dio era and the Ozzy era sort of thing. It could be something that impacted you a lot as a child, you know, had a massive, you know, massive influence on you. That sort of thing. If you want, we can take turns and go. They don't have to be necessarily in any alphabetical order, in any numerical order. You don't want them to be.
I was going to say they're not going to be in alphabetical order because Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck me.
My brain isn't working that way in the first bit,
Indeed.
let alone in anything else.
I have got that paint there is just, it's coming out all over me. Might try and use my other lead belcher. Yeah, I'll use that one. Looks a little bit tidier. That one can go back in there. Well, I'll start us off, and I'm going to say my number 5 will be. Oh, come on. What's it going to be? I'm going to say Nirvana is my number 5.
And why have you picked this?
I have picked Nirvana because basically they're the stand-in for all of the grunge bands that I really love. I would say that they're the best of all the grunge bands, even though they don't have the longest history. They just are the classic grunge band, if you know what I mean. Yes, someone says put some grunge on, you're going to either pick Alice in Chains or you're going to pick Nirvana. Pearl Jam maybe, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nirvana is the first band you think of when you think grunge, and for good reason. They are a fantastic, phenomenal band who put out some fantastic albums. My personal favourite is probably it's either In Utero or the one album that everyone thinks of, Nevermind, which is just cover to cover fantastic. So yeah, and also it's probably the first rock music I ever heard. And so, essentially, when we used to go camping with me mum and dad, they used to have Nevermind on a cassette, and they'd listen to it over and over again as we were driving. And like as a kid, I especially at the age I was, like when I was the age where I was going, camping and that, I was a little chav. I was a little scally. I used to like dance music and all of that. I was
the dark secret revealed.
Well, it's not a secret, man. But yeah, I used to be well into the DJ Sammy shit and the techno and stuff. I still do love a bit of techno, but like I used to go for the darker techno these days. But yeah, and so I used to be like, this is shit, turn it off. But I think that those trips in the car, listening to Nirvana, really influenced me, I would say. It made me realise that music didn't have to be and it introduced me to a whole new world of music. So yeah, I think Nirvana, they weren't the first band I really got into, but they were probably the first rock band I ever heard.
That's nice.
Alright, have you got one?
I can honestly say that one of my sort of all-time favourite lot tend to be the Who.
Ooh, I do love the Who. For what reasons are you going with the Who?
It's mostly just the memories that I have of sitting with my mother on like Sundays and that, as Sunday dinner was being made, and it would be that and a few other things on the radio. It's just a warm sort of sound.
Nice.
A lot of them, obviously, since this is the Who we're talking about, lasted for like hours per song. Which with that, there's a lot of nice, very very nice memories.
Nice. It's a nostalgia thing.
It is very much so a nostalgia thing.
Nice.
For the most part. They do sound good.
Okay. I'm gonna go in with my next one. It's gonna be the soft one a lot. Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd are a band that me dad initially got me into, and then I really started listening to Pink Floyd in uni. So my dad basically gave me a CD of I think it was the Division Bell, and I started listening to that, and I really liked it. And then I went back from the Division Bell, which is the last album they recorded, and went through all of their earlier stuff. And yeah, I just absolutely fell in love with them. And so when I came out from uni, and my dad heard me listening to like Pink Floyd really loud, he was like, "Whoa, this is amazing! Why are you listening to Pink Floyd?" I was like, "I love them. They're amazing." So yeah.
You taught me how to love them.
Just Pink Floyd, man. Just such a good band. Yeah, I don't think that they've ever recorded. I mean, there's a couple of naff albums.
I was gonna say every band out there will have a Duff album somewhere.
Yeah, but I don't think, apart from Ummagumma, which is actually a soundtrack to a film, which is clearly recorded on heavy amounts of drugs. Apart apart from that, I think that every album has got something good to say, and you can listen to it and it holds. This is the thing about Pink Floyd. It's one of the older bands. It's as old as, if not older than, The Who. But Pink Floyd holds up, and it sounds modern, even now. If you listen to, Dark Side of the Moon, it is still as enthralling and new sounding, fresh sounding as it was back then. In fact, back then it must have blew people's head off. What the fuck is this?
And then they would have also taken tons of drugs and listened to Amagama.
Yeah, I don't have the amount of drugs that you need to enjoy Amagama. I don't think anyone does.
Well, not these days.
So yeah, Pink Floyd was definitely my second one. Have you all thought of a third?
I think my
Second
second one is most certainly the wonderful Motorhead.
That is a choice.
Because it's got such. I mean, I've listened to a lot more of it now.
Yeah.
Because it's essentially on my work playlist than I did when I first started listening to it. Because essentially, Ace of Spades is what really got us into those, and it's weird. It's got a lot of nice, heavy sounds to it, and it's not overpoweringly like shouty.
Yeah, like if you actually listen to Motorhead, it's not actually that heavy. It's actually quite, without a better word, it's actually quite groovy. You know what I mean? It's got a nice soft, a nice mellow groove to it. Like obviously it gets faster the more sort of raw punky songs like Ace of Spades, but like the likes of Metropolis and Loué Loué and all of that, really fantastic tunes. I think Loué Loué was actually a Rolling Stones cover, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Capricorn, fantastic song. Nice. That's a boss choice.
It's because it was a boss band. And even though beyond the fact that Lemmy is no longer with us, died in the great culling of 2016.
We did that.
It saw goddamn so many bloody decent people.
Stop it.
Just drop out from age.
It's one of the bigger regrets I've got in life,
I didn't quite catch a lot of the people who...
Well, no, I had the opportunity to go see Motorhead. I was in uni, and I didn't want to miss lectures. So I'd have had to go back in the middle of the week to go and see him, and I so regret that I didn't, because I thought to myself, oh yeah, there'll be plenty of chances to see Motorhead. They tour all the time. Yeah. So I didn't go, and then he went and died.
How inconsiderate.
Yeah.
How dare he get old.
How dare he indeed. To be honest, I don't think age had much to do. It was the copious amount of drugs that he had taken earlier in life, probably.
And like massive amounts of bloody cigarettes.
Yeah. Yeah, he lived.
He lived that rock star lifestyle.
He certainly did. Right, my next one is probably going to be the Mad Capsule Markets. I've not before or since I have not found a band that has blown me away as as much as the Madcaps have. Their sound is absolutely utterly unique and fantastic. I managed to go and see them. It was the second gig I ever went to. First gig I ever went to do was NoFX with my good mate Snoog Liffin, and then my girlfriend at the time got us tickets to go and see the Madcaps, and it was a fantastic gig.
Magical.
There's actually a picture that the promo people took during the gig, and you can see the back of my head. It was back when I had the real long hair.
The curly perm.
Yeah, I had what was it called? My dad used to call it hair bear bunch hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was back when I had those really long ringlets and I looked a little bit weird.
Looked like you could have been off a Harry Enfield sketch.
Yeah. But like a Harry Enfield sketch that had gone on for like 4 years too long. And where the hair has grown like a lot longer than it needed to. Yeah. So you can just see the back of my head in one of the photographs.
Like the fame there, Dave, you can be like, yeah, that's the back of my head.
Yeah. I appear in a Google search if you look for Madcap Show Markets Liverpool. Oof. Ah, for fuck's sake. Let's paint over that again. It's fine. Black though, so it's going to take a couple of coats, I reckon. So yeah, the Madcaps. It's basically it's a Japanese punk band that turned sort of into industrial metal, but kept a lot of punk sound, a lot of the punk sound, and it's just I absolutely love bands that do sort of mixing genres heavily, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So mixing the extremes of two different genres to create one super genre of music. And good example would be Termian Catalot. Especially Termian Catalot's earlier stuff, where they were like really heavily sort of techno at the same time as being really heavy metal. I got you into Termian Catalot, didn't I?
You did, yes.
An excellent band.
The magical thing of, say we were at one of the rock nights and you were like, yeah, Park, listen to this. I was like, cannot.
Termian Catalot is a band that I found looking for something similar to Madcaps, and I still haven't, apart from the spin-off bands that have appeared. Chief among them, AA Equal. That's I think that's the guitarist's band since the Madcaps split up. And yeah, the Madcap Show Market split up like the year after we saw them on tour. And yeah, I don't think they're ever getting back together, sadly. If they did, I'd be so in there. Fantastic band. Really great sound. Right, Mr. Badger, what's your number 3?
Number 3, probably gonna be the Foo Fighters.
Ooh, nice.
A good choice, you might say. And you'll be like, Badger, why do you pick the Foo Fighters as such a glorious, glorious band like that?
I, in fact, do.
And that is quite simple. Most of my love of the Foo Fighters essentially comes from the talent of Dave Grohl. The fact that he has been in so many different bands, and he has listened to so many different, well, essentially been part of so many different genres in his own bloody right, that he's managed to sort of take that knowledge and experience and Foo Fighters can really do a lot of everything, and they do it well. Whereas you can see bands that try to do like certain things, they'll do one or two things really, really well, and then they'll try something else and it'll just crash and burn. But Foo Fighters has had everything that they've done.
Yeah. Awesome. And of course, the one of a Foo Fighters song became Captain Darkwood's theme in our D&D game.
It did.
Yes.
So there are some memories from some of those songs. Also, isn't it the case that good old Dave Grohl was the Nirvana drummer, wasn't he?
He was, yeah. He was the drummer for Nirvana.
So a nice little tie in there.
Yeah. Oh, God, I've got paint on my thumb now. So yeah, I can't argue with that. It's a good band. If it was a top 10, it would be in my list. I think we're now getting to the point where I'm going to have to do broad strokes with genres, because there are two genres in my life that I love so much. The first is thrash metal, and I would be tempted to say Slayer, but I'm going to say my favourite thrash metal band is Anthrax, and so I'm going to use that as my number 4, my fourth slot, and I'd probably put that at number 2 in my list. I've been to see Anthrax, I think 3 or 4 times now.
We did actually catch them when they were playing alongside Slayer as well. So
yeah, I've seen them supporting Slayer twice.
Suddenly Slayer.
Yeah. And I saw them on their own one time, which was the best I've seen them. Because obviously they weren't limited to like a 40-minute set.
They were the stars.
Exactly. And I prefer them to Slayer. I think that they are my favourite thrash metal band, just because they're a bit more light-hearted. You know what I mean? They're a bit more fun. They're a bit faster paced, and yeah, they got a bit more of a sense of humour about things. And also, they did that duet with Public Enemy, which was fucking great. And that remains one of my favourite songs of all time. Bring the Noise. But yeah, I think Anthrax represents thrash metal as a whole in my list. Okay, you're number 4, sir.
Now this is where it's starting to get difficult. Because there are a few which I have hovering in my head, for me at least. Because I would actually say one of mine is Nightwish.
Ooh, okay. Now there's one I haven't heard about for a while.
Exactly, for a while. Originally, I started listening to Nightwish when I was in high school.
Oh.
Way back when.
Back in the 70s.
It was 70 BC.
Whoa.
I was carving things down on slate.
You were writing in Latin then, weren't you?
That hadn't even been invented, mate. Cuneiform. But no, it really was the case that it was the first time I was really introduced to almost like melodic sort of metal, to say such.
Yeah.
And it just the sound, the power in the voice over anything else.
Yeah, it's like an operatically trained singer, isn't it?
Oh yeah, and that was, I mean, Nightwish have had a few changes of band members on that over the years, and the original one, Tarja, she had such an amazingly strong voice. Mm-hmm. The lass who took over from her, that's a Nightwish is like one of my favourite things. Yeah, I don't actually know a great deal about the actual band composition. I just like the music.
Yeah, like the tunes.
Terrible human, not actually paying attention to one of my more favourite things in the world. But no, it's just so good. Oh, way up.
Oh, way
what
up.
Up, fella?
Deck your thing, Luke, Chris. You alright, lad?
Where you been, you git?
Aye, we've missed yous.
Yes, Nightwish is one of my greatest things. Did enjoy some of that tasty operatic melodic metal.
Pardon you, sir. The dog is having a bit of a wolf in the background there. What? Yeah.
Oh, Crumpton really gets.
Crumpton really gets warehouse. Oh, I'll tell you where you can crump gits. Last time you were here, I don't think we had the Discord set up. We have a Discord now. If you would like to join the Discord and see our small but growing community of Warhammer enthusiasts, there is a channel for Paint Club where you can paste all of your wonderful orky images. My dog's having a bit of a wah. Right, that's Uriel. Don't need Uriel yet. I needed lead belcher for something else.
Guns.
I just got to finish painting the new boys.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, is this the new boys as in Beast Snaggers, or the new boys as in the Octarius Kill Team boys?
Yeah, which models have you gone for? What the fuck are you doing? It's been a pain in the ass, that's what he's doing. Luke was right to tell you off. Oh, he's looted the new box set, so he's got 20 Beast Snagger boys to paint. There's Squig Riders and no more already done. Oh, we've got a similarly orky gentleman in the Discord, and I can bring up his Beast Snaggers if I can find them.
He may already know of Mr. Snoogliffin.
He may actually, yes.
Because we was talking about our resident Roy, our resident war boss.
Hello. Hello. There's a husky come to say hello.
I was about to say that was like very, very like ASMR there. It's just like everything went quiet and you were like, hello.
Each wants attention.
Whereas at the moment I am just painting some tin gits.
Tin gits. Oh shit. Would you believe me if I told you that I completely forgot about a pot of tea that I put on at the start of the stream?
Nope. I wouldn't believe you at all.
I mean,
Not at all.
I can hold it in one hand. It's going to be very lukewarm and extremely stewed.
That's fine. You do this every time.
I have a little pot here of Earl Grey, which I've just poured. It's just on the edge of drinkable. Oh.
It's drinkable.
Yeah, but it's not going to be for long, so I'm just going to have to down this whole mug of tea.
It's drinkable. Doesn't matter whether or not the tea's hot or cold. Don't waste it.
How a git takes his tea says a lot about him. How'd you take your tea? Milk, no sugar. The Earl Grey, I take a little bit less milk because it's a lot of a weaker brew, but this one's quite strong because I've obviously left it for an hour and a half. Oh, and it's gone now.
If I have green teas, I do not have milk because that would just be wrong.
True that.
If I have
got myself a little
good old breakfast tea, then milk, sugar. Well, sweetness.
Decafang takes him floating in Boston Harbour.
Oh.
Well, there you
go. Them's fighting words.
Got a little pot of tea there. Right, back to the Warhammer painting now that I've successfully downed most of some tea. And now I'm keeping it all in my moustache. Right, where am I up to with this model?
I'd never forget.
I need to do the eyes. I've got a bit of black to do because the belt needs doing. I think that other than that though, I think we're good.
Sure, you did make that joke when we first started talking to you as well. I was like, exactly the same reaction. I was like, oh no.
Bear, go on, go away. Come sit there. Good boy. He's a good boy. You quite done? There you go.
No.
He's just gonna watch me while I paint for a bit now. Let's get them. Does you gits play competitive? I actually haven't played Warhammer since how long do you reckon it's been, Badger?
Way back when. Every time that you've said this, you've said roughly around 6th edition.
Okay, there you go. Around 6th edition.
Whereas I don't play competitively, but I have played 9th edition, and more recently I had a go with the new Thousand Suns stuff. And honestly, they can be particularly terrifying.
Yeah, you were saying the game that you played recently, your psychic turn was like twice as long
longer than any of the other turns. It was madness. It just kept going and going and going. It's like, gee, oh, stop. Stop.
Yeah, I mean, I intend to play some more. You know, I intend to start playing, but I just, you know, I want a suitable force before I can. Yeah, I need a suitable force before I start playing.
Well, your Imperial Guard is actually getting good.
Yeah,
it's like getting to a nice
big
size.
The Thousand Suns was the closest game I've had so far. This edition. Oh, there you go.
The new rules that they have for their psychic abilities. I didn't really get to use some of them, but they like their Kabbalistic rituals, I believe it is. They can enhance psychic powers that have already been cast.
Fun! Welcome! All is dust!
All is dust.
Anyway, I'm going to put the Discord link in again. So feel free to join us. There's a Paint Club channel in our Discord. So feel free to pop all of your gubbins in our channel. The game was over as soon as the war boss got into combat. Then it was just cramping time.
Yeah. I mean, they're relatively tough, but they are not a close combat faction.
No. Just paint, shaking some paint. Yeah, I'm painting for more than one audience today. Fern, how is your fine self? Have you calmed?
Are you calmed in your storm?
The free war box. Oh, hang on. The free war box with relics and traits.
Yeah, having the nice equipment is good.
Aye. Discord link doesn't work. Oh fuck! Sorry. I may have to do a
refresh.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It can't get the mechs in here. Get the mech techs in here.
Right. How do I invite people?
Hold on now.
I actually don't know. Hang on. There you go, invite people. Aha! Copy. There you go. There's the link. Apparently the links don't work.
Well, I've got it. It looks like a different link, so I've got a feeling it might just refresh every so.
Yeah, or like it's a one-off link or something that's only available for like half an hour. I might need to do an figure out what the server's actual URL is, so that the chat box actually works.
You can just chuck it in.
Yeah. That one will be on the screen, so if anyone is watching the VOD later on, and if I haven't already put the Discord link on my channel banner, there it is. You can see on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh no, Fern's internet keeps freezing up.
No.
You're doing okay now, that's good. It's good
Well,
to hear.
It seems like we're having like the same issues, all of us. Because I've been noticing that my phone its wireless connection has been spazzing out a bit.
Oh. Could just be your router's Wi-Fi, because your PC is fine, because you know you're not dropping out or anything on Discord.
True. True that.
True that.
But yes. Yeah. Yeah.
The Emperor's is coming for your connection speed.
Well, there's one thing which isn't very, very good, is it's not red.
That's true.
Because if it was red, it would be fast.
Let's make it okay. Oh, God damn it.
Believe in your internet connection.
Indeed. Don't believe in yourself. Believe in me that believes in you.
So good.
Okay, there you go. Bit of white. The purity seals are pure.
Purely sealed. The purity seal.
Whee! Welcome to the Discord server, sir. Let's have a look and see if he's put anything up. Oh, yes, he has. That's an orky boy right there. He's building a mighty wing. Fern is building a mighty wing this evening. Very nice. Is that for your wonderful dragony boy?
The Helldrake.
Yes. In fact, I'll pop an image of the Helldrake up on the screen now. So let's get our Trail of Time screen on. There you go. That's Fern's Helldrake, a fancy beast right there. And let's get something up here. Dakafang has posted this image of a very perked up orc boy.
Well,
look at that.
How can you see him? Because purple is the stealthiest colour for Dark Orcs.
It certainly is. Oh, I think I'm starting to get a migraine. This light is a little bit
It's
in my
blinding.
face. Oof. Let's move it down a bit. Oh no, that's a bit too close to the camera there.
It's just swing.
Ugh.
Just burning out your retinas slowly.
Oh, a wonderful raid! Holy shit!
41.
41.
My
Welcome,
goodness me.
Game Mistress and Raiders.
Thank you very much, you fabulous.
We're just
bunch.
showing off. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, welcome, Raiders. I shall pause my painting for a second. We were just in the middle of showing some of the stuff that our Discord has been posting tonight. Oh, thank you so much, Smilebringer. Brought a smile to me. Oh, Paul, with the gift sub. I didn't even see you coming in.
Welcome all.
Oh, Paul, did you come in with the raid? Oh, welcome all. Welcome to Paint Club. We should probably put our main screen on.
At least for the.
Yes, we have a dog here who's very grumpy because I'm ignoring him. Oh, Paul, you gentleman, sir. Oh, thank you so much. Anyway, welcome in. We are currently painting some Warhammer. Mr. Badger, would you like to tell ladies and gentlemen what you've been painting?
I am currently painting some Necron death marks, but previously to that, I was finishing off some Stormcast models. Do you have me up on the screen?
I can bring up Badger Cam. Yes, I can. There you go.
I was painting some of these bad lads,
Look at that.
and they're all finished up. And I mean, I know this one was finished a while back, but I'm also painting these bad lads as well.
Oh, lovely.
Zoom in, please. Camera. Yes, painting some of these.
Nice. Oh, go on.
Trying to clear my desk of other models that I'd started.
Well, I have been painting a single Space Marine today. Let me zoom my camera in because mine doesn't like to zoom automatically, so there you go. This is the guy I've been painting so far, an Imperial Fist. He's got a grenade that he's getting ready to throw. It's obviously not complete yet. I need to do a little bit of touching up on that, on the yellow there, because some of the black is still showing through. It's a little bit, the light is a little bit too severe there. Yeah, there you go. So far, so good. His eyes need doing as well.
It's all good, all gloriousness.
Indeed. Right. Continue we go. So, more yellow. Yes. The Avalon Sunset. Sunset? Sunset.
Sunset? Avalon Sunset! Ah.
Yeah, we were also just having a chat about our favourite bands, and we had one more to go each, didn't we?
One more to go each, yes.
So, I think my number one has got to be the Mighty Corn.
Oh. Ah! Oh, shit, just dropped the sniper rifle.
Oh, thank you so much. I mean, you know, we've been doing this this type of stream for, I think this is the 38th episode.
No, it's not 38, it's coming closer to 40.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, it must be 39 then.
Because last week we were like, what episode is this? And I'm like, I was 38. And then you were like, nah, it can't be. And then you were like, oh shit, it is.
Yeah, we do this every Monday. Lovely little Warhammer paint. And we've been doing it for 39, 40 weeks now. Jeez. That's a long time.
It is a very long time. And just think, 7 of those weeks were you painting that one tank.
6 weeks. Come on. It was 6.
I didn't say that word. I didn't say that tank. You have more than one tank.
Oh, thank you so much, Dakafang. That's a good paint job. Yeah, both you use bull, them old lines isn't your friend. Yeah, I need to I need to paint more on, like the next set of Space Marines I do, I'm definitely painting on sprue. Because this is not fun, getting in the crevices like this.
And you're also probably going to spray paint them white instead of black.
I'm going grey, just because
Well,
it's the colour that I've got.
A lighter colour, so that you don't have to continuously fight
There it is.
the shady bits.
I keep losing the little bit of the little bit of wet paint on the palette. Black with the yellow. Uses brave. Oh shit! Why has Be Right Back just popped on the screen?
Maybe you pressed the wrong button?
No.
Science!
Oh no, my computer's been hacked. No, it hasn't.
Black with yellow is the models that he'd originally had. Daggerfang were intended to be Ultramarines first, so the dark undercoat was necessary. But then he went, I want me some fisty boys.
Yes, these were originally going to be Ultramarines, but yeah, I decided Ultramarines were for noobs.
Nerds.
Yeah, and just because I really enjoyed the color scheme of my Tau, I wanted something a bit similar, autumnal colors. Because obviously orange is my favourite colour, as you can tell by the channel and all of that.
Never would have guessed.
You never would have guessed. Yeah.
Who'd have thought that orange was your
I was in that stream, Paul. It went to Be Right Back for no reason, just after you had taken a break. Mine just did that. Weird. Streamlabs, behave. Streamlabs, behave.
What do I do?
Oh, I think other than the eyes, this marine is done. And add a few more little bits of. Oh, this bit here could do with a bit more yellowing, because the black's slightly showing through. And yeah, it's a brave choice to not re-spray paint them. But so far it's been working quite well. And also, you can leave a little bit of thin paint in the crevices so you don't have to use oils and stuff. It kind of works. It's nice.
It's a happy little accident.
Yeah. Happy little trees. But yeah. So for all of the new viewers, this is my. I am Bulamatari. I do lots of video game streaming. We do this every week, every Monday. Sundays for the next few weeks, for sure, are going to be. This is Bob Ross. Are going to be MechWarrior 5. Wednesday. Not sure what I'm doing yet. Maybe some Hades. We'll see.
It's a magical day, Wednesday.
Yeah. The day before Halloween, Beardbow Baggins has popped us over the community challenge thing, and has decreed that we must play some horror games. So we're going to do that the day before Halloween, not on Halloween, because everyone's going to be streaming horror games on Halloween. So on Saturday the 30th, I believe, I'll be playing a bunch of old school horror games.
You know what you should totally do though?
What should I tell you?
On Halloween, instead of streaming horror games on Halloween, what you need to do is you need to stream like pretty, pink, flowery, farty kind of games.
Well, no, we're gonna be streaming MechWarrior 5 because it's a Sunday.
Oh, true.
But we can paint. We can paint the mechs all pretty and pink, and anti-Halloween.
What's scarier than a gigantic, mega destroying walking tank than
exactly.
One that's bright pink? Cute MechWarrior stream, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so I do all sorts of Let's Plays. I'm a big fan of the PlayStation 1 and 2. Those eras of games are particularly great for me. I've got quite a large collection of games that's growing by the day. So you'll see lots of Let's Plays of PlayStation games in the future.
Oh,
And yeah, all of my Let's Plays are all on Twitch and YouTube. So if you've missed it and you want to see Ape Escape, we did Ape Escape 1, 2, and 3. We did Dark Cloud recently. We've done Vampire the Masquerade. We've done... Oh my god, what else have we done? Oh, Stranglehold. That was an excellent game. John Woo's Stranglehold. John Woo's Finest Hour. I absolutely love that game so much.
that helicopter section.
Oh, that helicopter. When I didn't
Where
realise you could use tequila time whilst I was doing the helicopter section. And I just kept dying.
That was a magical moment. 100% the most magical moment that you had there, where you was like, wait a second, I can fucking do this.
Yeah. And you were fucking giggling your face off.
Because I knew you could do that.
Oh.
Fatty, why did you tell me? I was like,
and yeah, Vampire the Masquerade is awesome. I might do a second playthrough of that as either a Malkavian or a oh my god, it's Nosferatu. There you go, Malkavian or Nosferatu, because it's going to be a very different game. I was a Tremere, which is the vampire mage, doing lots of blood magic and stuff. So that was fun. Right, there you go. I think that this one is nearly... still not happy with the eyes. Still not happy with the eyes. Need to get the yellow out and just tidy this up a little bit more.
Trying to get this there to stick together.
Oh yeah, there we go. Lovely.
Nope, he's not having it. No. No.
Are you quite alright there, Badger?
Ree.
Oh, thank you so much. I was going to say, you've gift subbed. you didn't sub for yourself. You're just the selfless individual that you are. Thank you so much, dude. Alright, let's get some dry brushing going on. I'm not very good at the old dry brush yet, but I'm learning.
Dun, dun, dun.
That's a lot of paint on that brush right there. Just got to
get better at it every time you try.
Let's get rid of most of the paint off the brush. And then let's
You've got the correct equipment for it as well.
I do.
How do Heavy?
Oh, Heavy, welcome! Yeah, we got a massive raid. Thank you again for the lovely raid. You are stonking, and yeah, God, it's so far down there. Game Mistress, yes, gave us a nice big raid. Led by Mr. Paw here, who is a stonking gent.
Throwing out the subs.
Throwing out the subs. Like it ain't no thing. Oh, fuck off.
What did you do? What did you do, boy?
I did successful things. And this is making my annoyance at my lack of...
doing successful things with other things.
Basically, it's making me look like a complete and utter idiot when I protested about dry brushing previously. Because I'm just doing it now and it looks great. Just... God damn it! Oh man! Right, let's get
I
this.
think the only person who, so far that I've in recent history, there's been like, no, damn it, I did well. Fuck.
How are we doing? We're doing good, man. We're doing good. I'm just doing the dry brushing on this Space Marine because I actually managed to finish this. Oh yeah, I probably have shown the new viewers as well. There's my tank, all finished from
Did
last
it all
week.
good, Joe.
A
You did it
lovely
all good.
finished Lehman Ross with that lovely Ice World camo. Wow.
Because
Thank you so much for.
last week I finished off my Creek boys.
You did. Right,
Full
and
10-man squad there.
I'm going to try to finish off. I'm going to try and get this the Uriel yellow dry brush doing now. I need to like dry this brush really well. Otherwise it won't work. And it will only ruin the model. Ruin. Right, here we go. Uriel yellow. Just need a teeny weeny bit of paint. There we go. Oh, mate. Nah, mate, your Dread Knights are fucking ridiculously good, man. We were just talking about them actually before, earlier on. We went through the Discord to show a few bits off. And yeah, your Dread Knights are fucking bitching, man. If you've got any up-to-date pictures, pop them in the Discord, and we'll before we go today, we'll go through it.
Chickens. We'll have a chickens at those chickens.
Alright. What are you fucking doing, mate?
It's like you're not paying attention to me. Two man.
Poor man, why you not pay attention to me?
So, I've got to try and not accidentally stick random things to me.
Alright. Oh dear. I accidentally did a bit of dry brushing over something that shouldn't have done. Yeah, bears off for a wander. He's just behind me. Can't see him. Oh, he's on the floor. He decided he was antisocial and didn't want to be on camera anymore.
Just like, oh, you're showing everybody my grumpy face.
Yes.
No! I will not show my grumpy face by being equally grumpy.
Whoop.
Shift
Ah.
yeah.
God damn it, there's a
Got
bit
these guys.
of dodgy paint water at the bottom of that the pot where I keep my brushes. Okay, let's just get a little bit of silver on there. Oh no! Just painted on something I shouldn't have painted on.
Quick, get a bit.
No, it's
Tissues! Tissues!
it's gonna be a case where I'm just gonna have to paint over it again. I think there's a bit of tidying up to be done anyway.
That's the kind of excuse that a heretic would make.
Your has a bear. Dems makes the best mounts. Ah, he's a husky, his name's Bear. Sunshine yellow like your locust, yes. And oh yeah, Paul, I must apologise about yesterday. My internet just disappeared. It came on briefly and then went off again and then again and again and then eventually it just never came back on. So from like, what was it, like 2 in the afternoon or 1 or 2 in the afternoon? Yeah, I know. It didn't come back on until like 9 o'clock at night, so I just sat there watching terrestrial television like, what am I doing with my life?
Movies that you could be watching.
I told you I was Elite Axel. I've just killed Facebook. Yeah, Facebook's dead apparently. I tried to post a thing on Instagram to alert the peeps about the about Paint Club, and yeah, no dice. Facebook and Instagram unloggable right now.
Get this guy washed. while also trying not to accidentally knock his gun off.
I've not thinned my paint here, but this should be fine. Hey, there we go.
Ah! My face is melting.
There's one of the best videos on YouTube. If you're not sure what we mean, go on YouTube later on and search for the words "thin your paints," and you'll get probably about, I think it's like a minute long, 30-second long.
Yeah, it's not very long, but
Yeah.
it's exactly the reason why you should thin your paints.
It is funny. They made me angry. They said no more pictures of my knob on their website. Now, orc knobs, fine. Human knobs, not so good.
Not so much.
Right, so what time are we on? Oh my god, it is actually coming up to time.
It's impressive how quickly it has gone.
It really is. Anyway, we're about to have a look at the Discord, so I'm just going to pop the Discord in there. If you want to join our Discord, we have a paint club channel where you can post all of your your Warhammer pictures on there. We're about to show a couple now, and then we will go around the houses and show you all, ladies and gentlemen, what we have been doing. So let's go here first. So first things first, we've got a very purple orky plane. Look at that shit. Dakafang, look at that shit. Your painting is brilliant. I love perp. There's a yellow boy. See, that's more my colour. Look at that bad boy. We've already seen Dakafang's orky boy there.
Already seen Dakafang's massive knobs.
Yeah, Fern sent us images after last week where she joined us of her wonderful Chaos Dragon.
Helldrake in progress.
Yeah, the purple one is the Stealth Bomber. What else have we got? Oh, this is Badger's Kriegsman from last week. A lovely set of Kriegsmen there. There is Vinya Paints, the video. Very good. That was my finished Lehman Russ tank. And so on and so forth. So, yeah, if you fancy getting involved in the Discord, feel free. In the meantime, Badger, why don't you show the ladies and gentlemen the things that you have painted today?
One moment. Quick to get all this wash off my brush and onto the model. Okay, right. Rinse off this brush. Yes. Currently, the things that I have been painting today is I was fixing up some of my older stuff that I had on my desk. Some Stormcast. I think they're like bolt casters, guys.
Yeah.
Come on, camera.
The camera doesn't want to zoom.
It is. Play nice. Well, some of my Stormcast, but I'll put them on the Discord later.
Yes.
But those, I did a bit of touch up with one of the actual caster models as well, because he didn't have much left to do. And once again, super fuzzy. Come on, pale and pasty hand, do your work.
It's thinking about it. It's not doing it.
Not having it.
And you got some
And-
Necrons.
And I have some more of these Deathmark snipers for the Necrons sorted.
Alright.
So by the time everything winds up, I should have them all ready.
Nice. And myself, I only did the one model today, but I actually finished a model. Way there you go.
Yeah.
There is an Imperial Fist, a Space Marine boy. There we go. With his blue eyes and his grenade and his bolter there. Happy days. Right. Should probably put my camera back on not fuzzy mode. I think that's us, don't you?
Back on you. Give me 1 moment.
Oh. What's he doing?
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Haha.
actual place.
There you go. So, thank you so much to everyone who's joined us. Mr. Badger, thank you again for joining us from your corner of the internet. Would you like to tell the ladies and gentlemen about your channel?
Always a pleasure joining you here. What you can do is you can join me on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 12 p.m. GMT on Firepower Badger at Twitch TV, where I will be doing drawing and more painting of more obscure and random things like board game box sets, as well as more Warhammer.
Yes. Thank you so much, Paul. There is the link to Badger's channel. Here at Bulamatari, we do, as I've said before, we do lots of Let's Plays. I'm currently just maining the Let's Plays a lot, where we sometimes do the odd multiplayer stream. We have a Halloween-themed console mixtape to do, which is going to be mostly PS1 and PS2 games. There will be an Xbox 360 game chucked in there as well. Let's play Invade Canada, apparently. We do this every week, every Monday evening, to have a little Zen time. Please feel free to this side this time. Follow me on all of the socials over there. We have a YouTube channel. All of the links and stuff are on the banner, and you can catch up on episodes of Bulamatari's Paint Club in our VOD section. So thank you so much, everyone. We'll see you again. Bye.